What's up, guys? Today is going to be day one of I don't know how many days of filming. We are doing a little test. So what we're testing is well, it's pretty cool. It's the Silent Knight. It's the Silent Knight veins. They are cool looking veins. And they're supposedly 50% lighter than veins on the market now. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to test, well, the veins that I'm currently using, which are AAE Max Stealth. So we're going to be testing the, here I'll show you quick. So we are going to be testing the AAE Max Stealth veins against the Silent Knight veins. We're going to be basically testing how loud they are downrange. So I'm going to start at 30 yards and I'm going to have a camera set up 15 yards away from me, 15 yards away from the target, and then I'll have one set up at the target, and then we're going to go back to 50 yards, we're going to do the same thing, and then we're going to go back to 70 yards and do the same thing. I do want to see if they are 50% lighter or 50% quieter, and that is the goal. Now, overall weight of the total arrows, all in all, is around that 450 grains. They are light arrows, but they're very consistent. It's a I think it's 1.2 grains off from heaviest to lightest. So they're very consistent. And we're going to put them to the test today against each other, so stay tuned, let's see how it goes. Alright, this is round one of 3, I believe. We're going to start with Silent Knight Helical. Now we will do AAE Max Stealth Helical. Now we will do Silent Knight Straight Fletch. Now we will do AAE Max Stealth Straight Flex. Round 2, 50 yards. We'll start with Silent Knight Helical. Next, AAE Max Stealth Helical. Next, Silent Knight Straight Fletch. AAE Max Stealth Straight Fletch. Start round 3, 70 yards. Silent Knight Helical. Now it will be AAE Max Stealth Helical. Now it will be Silent Knight Straight Fletch. So one thing for you real tinkerer like me, arrow builders, is consistent weight of veins. We're going to get down and I'm going to pick 5 random veins for my AAE Max Stealth pile, both colors, and my Silent Knight, both colors. So it'll be 10 veins of each different variety. takeaway to get from this is veins are not always going to be exactly what they're supposed to be. As far as the Silent Knight goes, they're supposed to be 6.8. Most of them are around that 7.1 to 7.3. The AAE, I've actually found 3 different numbers on the AAE, what they're supposed to weigh. One said 7.2, one said 8.3, and one said 9.2. Now, none of the AAE got to 9.2, but they were in that 7 to 9 range. So now the weights are inconsistent for both of them. Neither of them are what they're supposed to weigh in at. The inconsistencies, I have to say, are a tie. Not one is better than the other just because they are both inconsistent. Now, AAE is consistent when it comes to colors, and so is Silent Knight. So for that, I give them both pluses. But when it comes to weight in grains of the veins, they're both at a tie. Inconsistent. This brings me to the third thing I want to talk about. Customer service. So when I started weighing these AAE Max Stealth veins, I realized that there was quite a bit of variation between the white and the red vein. So I did what anybody would do. I got on Instagram and I messaged Arizona Archery Enterprise, which is AAE, is the company that makes these veins. So I got on Instagram and I messaged them and I was just, hey, you know, my name's Ben. I've been playing with your fletchings, and I've realized that the veins are not very consistent when it comes to weight. Not only did they get back to me, it was a day later, and it was the director of marketing. I can't remember what his name was, but he messaged me and said, hey Ben, I hear your concern. Here's my phone number. Please call me so we can talk about this. So I called him. And I said, hey man, I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers, I'm just wondering. And he basically said that because each dye that you put in the veins weigh different, each vein will come out differently. So if you notice, the whites all weighed about the same and the reds all weighed about the same, but they were different. So he explained to me that it's in the dyeing process when they're dyeing these veins, all the weights come out differently because the dyes in the dyes that they put in the veins weigh different weights. So I was very satisfied with that. The only thing that I learned was that I would probably just be running one solid color if I run AAE Max Stealth rather than a cock vein or 2 different color veins. I would just pick one solid color and that's what I would run. No big deal. The Silent Knight veins. I ordered these veins with a primer pen and a glue. This, mind you, was the beginning of February 2nd. I received my veins in the mail and I said, sweet, my veins are here. Oh, but wait, I didn't get a primer pen or glue. Not 1 day, not 2 day, not 3 day, not 4 day, not 5 day. I still haven't got my glue. I still haven't heard anything from the Silent Knight people. I've contacted them via their website. I've emailed them on Instagram. I've emailed them off their Facebook page. I cannot get a response from Silent Knight. So, customer service goes to AAE, hands down, not even a question. So guys, as I'm wrapping this video up, I just kind of wanted to do a brief overview of everything we've gone over. So, starting from the top, customer service hands down goes to AAE. Just the response time and how willing they were to get me with someone very high up in the company to talk to me, just a normal dude, about what's the inconsistencies about. Hands down, gotta go with AAE on that one. As far as price point goes, once again, I gotta go to AAE. I don't remember exactly what the prices were, but like right now, on Lancaster Archery, you can buy a pack of 100 for $19.99. I know at Shields, I believe it's a pack of either 40 or 50 for $9.99. So there's places you can get it, and it's fairly reasonably priced. Whereas Silent Knight, you're looking at that $20 range to start with, and then it only goes up as you get more veins. So price definitely goes to AAE as well. Weight of the veins in grains. That's a tie. Neither vein was consistent between the colors of the veins, but each colored vein was consistent with its own color. So either way you look at it, it's still inconsistent. If I want to run 2 different colors, I'm not going to get the same weight, and that's ultimately what I'm looking for. So weight is inconsistent on both veins. Neither of them get the upper hand. So finally, what everyone's been waiting for, sound. is Silent Knight actually 50% quieter than any other vein on the market? The straight fletched Silent Knight was quieter. Is it enough for me to switch from AAE Max Stealth Helical to Silent Knight straight fletched? I don't think so. Just when you're relaying all the other things that come with the package. So quietness goes to Silent Knight. However, I will say, if you're looking at all 4 fletchings, the Silent Knight straight fletched and helical and the AAE straight fletched and helical, I have to say that the AAE was consistently quieter for both configurations than the Silent Knight was. In conclusion, guys, you're gonna see me running AAE vanes this year. It's a good company, great people in it, and their customer service is outstanding. The little flaws like the weight is something I can overlook because, like I said, if I'm gonna be running all the same color, most of the time they're gonna be within a 0.01 grain difference, and that's something that I can deal with. So for me, in 2021, AAE Max Stealth Vane is going to be the vane of choice. I hope this video is educational for you. I hope you got something out of it. And if you have any questions, drop a comment or DM us. Like I said, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube and hit that bell button. Go ahead and give us a follow on Instagram if you feel so inclined, and go ahead and like us on Facebook. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in today, and we'll see you on that Sodak Horizon.